A Nevada/Las Vegas wedding guide. Nevada wedding. When you get to Las Vegas, you will see signs offering free wedding information. All they will do is give you a sales pitch for a certain wedding chapel. The way it works at the wedding chapel is about $50 for the basic service, extra fees for flowers, photos, rental of a wedding dress, etc. Plus they expect a $25 cash tip for the minister, but if you're cheap, go through a drive-through chapel and don't leave a tip. The Las Vegas wedding is legal all over the world. In a documentary by the E! Network called Vegas Weddings, they said people from all over the world go to Vegas for either the quickie, no hassle, drive-through wedding or the full-out elaborate weddings at the resort hotels with all the entertainment right there for the honeymoon. You can pick your mood: Italian at Venice, French at Paris, Treasure Island wedding and everything in between. There are a lot of theme weddings all the way from medieval, royal, fairy tale to science fiction. The Viva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel offers several themes, among them Elvis and Ghoulish. The Little White Wedding Chapel has everything set up for any theme including costumes and will go anywhere from a hot air balloon to a roller coaster. The Elvis wedding is big business. The general attitude is that this is one day that these people want to feel special and last a lifetime, so some of these Vegas wedding chapels and services go all out to cater to the wedding. I got the impression that the matron of the Little White Chapel loved her work as a calling in life, to be present at hundreds of thousands of weddings. It's a good way to stay inspired if you're into that sort of thing. Many disabled people like the drive-through service where they can stay in their cars. No blood test is required, no waiting period, plus a tourist destination right there for your honeymoon, around $45 fee. Go to the Marriage License Bureau, open from 8 a.m. to midnight weekdays and 24 hours weekends and holidays. If you're over 18, you don't need parental consent. You need one witness which they will supply for a fee. If you're divorced, you must know the date of the final decree and where it was. Every county capital has a marriage license office in the county clerk's department. Nevada tourism. Capitol Complex. Carson City, Nevada, 89710. 800 Nevada 8. 800-638-2328. 800-237-0774. Fax, 702-687-6779. TravelNevada.com. NevadaWeb.com. NevadaConnection.com. Marriage License Bureau. Clark County, Las Vegas. 200 South 3rd Street. First FL. Las Vegas, Nevada, 89155. 702-455-4415. 702-455-3156. 702-455-2590, Divorce Records. LV Police. 702-795-3111. LVMPD.com. Lake Tahoe. Marriage License Bureau. 775-588-7100. Carson City Courthouse. 885 East Musser Street. STE 1025. Carson City, 89701. 775-887-2084. Carson-city.nv.us. Clark County Courthouse. 200 South 3rd Street. Las Vegas, Nevada, 89155. 702-455-4415. co.clark.nv.us. Marriage License Bureau. Washoe Courthouse. 75 Court Street. Room 131. Reno, Nevada, 89520. 775-328-3275. co.washoe.nv.us. Washoe County Clerk, Incline Village. 865 Tahoe Boulevard, number 102. Box 30083. Incline Village, Virginia, 89451. 775-832-4166. co.washoe.nv.us. Douglas County Administration Building. 175 U.S. Highway 50. State Line, Nevada, 89449. 775-586-7290. Douglas County Administration. Minden Inn. 1594 Esmeralda. Room 105. Minden, Colorado, 89423. 775-782-9014. cltr.co.douglas.nv.us. Regional Government Center. 101 Civic Way. Laughlin, 89029. 702-298-4622. LaughlinChamber.com. Las Vegas Wedding Chapels. beautifulweddings.net/news/8274-las-vegas-hotel-weddings.asp. escapevegas.info vegas.com/weddings/hotel chapels. In Las Vegas Wedding Chapels.com. advancedphotography.com, Las Vegas. alwaysandforeverweddings.com, Las Vegas. 702wedding.com, Las Vegas Weddings. aboutvegasweddings.com, About Vegas Weddings. BellagioLasVegas.com, 888-987-3344. bridalspectacular.com. Caesars.com, 702-731-7422, 800-634-6661. chapelsoflasvegas.com, Chapels of Las Vegas. circus-lasvegas.com, 800-634-6716. cupidswedding.com, Cupid's Weddings and Receptions. gracelandchapel.com, Graceland Wedding Chapel. imperialpalace.com, 800-634-6441, 702-346-3373. lasvegaswedding.com, Las Vegas Wedding Chapels. lasvegasweddings.com, Las Vegas Weddings and Rooms. lasvegasweddingsforyou.com, Las Vegas Weddings for You. littlechapel.com, Little Chapel of the Flowers. littlewhitechapel.com, A Little White Chapel. lvgardenoflove.com. lvrev.com. mandalayBay.com, 877-632-7701. mgmgrant.com, 800-646-1203. monte-carlo.com, 800-311-8999, 702-730-7575. New York Hotelcasino.com, 800-NAFORM. paris-lv.com, 888 Bonjour. playrio.com, 888 Playrio. theriviera.com, las-vegas-wedding.com, 800-794-9451, 702-794-9494. vegas.com/weddings. vegaswed.org. vegasweddingsforyou.com, Las Vegas Weddings. vegasweddingservices.com. sixvalasvegasweddings.com. sixvalasvegasweddings.com. wikiarcade.com. Aaron's Chapel of the Bells. 2233 Las Vegas Boulevard South. Las Vegas. 702-735-6803. A Hollywood Wedding Chapel. 2207 Las Vegas Boulevard South. 702-731-0678. A HollywoodWeddingChapel.com. A Las Vegas Wedding Chapel. 727 South 9th Street. Las Vegas. 702-383-5909. lvchapel.com. A Little White Chapel. 1301 Las Vegas Boulevard South. Las Vegas. 800-545-8111. A Special Memory Wedding Chapel. 800 South 4th Street. Las Vegas. 384-2211. AspecialMemory.com. Candlelight Wedding Chapel. 2855 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 702-735-4179. Carol's Personally Yours. 4312 Via Vaquero Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada 89102. 800-451-9703. Aviva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel. 1205 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 800-574-4450. VivaTLasVegasVillas.com. Bellagio Wedding Chapel. Bellagio Hotel. 702-693-7700. Caesars Palace Chapel. Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. 800-634-6001, extension 7422. Caesars.com. Candlelight Wedding Chapel. 2855 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 702-735-4179. Canterbury Wedding Chapel. Excalibur Hotel, Las Vegas. 800-811-4320. Chapel at Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo Hotel, Las Vegas. 800-822-8651. Chapel by the Bay. Mandalay Bay Resort, Las Vegas. 877-632-7701. Chapel of Love. 1431 Las Vegas Boulevard. 702-387-0155. Chapel-of-love.com. Chapel of the Fountain. Circus, Las Vegas. 800-634-6717. Chapel of Your Dreams. 946 East Sahara Avenue. 702-734-3732. Chapelle de Paris, Paris, Las Vegas. 877-650-5021. ParisLasVegas.com. Cupid's Wedding Chapel. 827 Las Vegas Boulevard S, Las Vegas. 800-543-2933. CupidsWedding.com. Emerald Gardens. 891 South Rampart Boulevard, Las Vegas. 702-242-5700. Flamingo Garden Chapel. Flamingo Hotel, Las Vegas. 800-933-7993. lvflamingo.com/chapel. Forever Grand Wedding Chapel. MGM Grand, Las Vegas. 800-646-5530. mgmgrand.com. Graceland Wedding Chapel. 619 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 702-474-665S. Heritage Wedding Chapel. Plaza Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. 702-731-2400, extension 2210. 888-241-5000. heritagewedding.com. Island Wedding Chapel. Tropicana Hotel, Las Vegas. 702-798-3778. tropicanachapel.com. Las Vegas Weddings. 800-789-9 I Do. Little Chapel of the Flowers. 1717 Las Vegas Boulevard South. 800-843-2410. Little Church of the West. 4617 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 800-821-2452. littlechurchlv.com. Little White Wedding Chapel. 1301 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 800-545-8111. 702-382-5943. MGM Grand Wedding Chapel. 3799 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas, Nevada 89109. 800-646-5530. Shalimar Wedding Chapel. 1401 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. 800-255-9633. ShalimarWeddingChapel.com. Silver Bell Wedding Chapel. 607 Las Vegas Boulevard South, 702-382-3726. Las Vegas. Silverbell.com. Sweethearts Wedding Chapel. 1155 Las Vegas Boulevard South, 702-385-7785. Las Vegas. SweetheartsChapel.com. Texas Station Wedding Chapel. Texas Station Casino, Las Vegas. 702-631-8344. Victoria's Wedding Chapel. 2800 W. Sahara Ave, Las Vegas. 702-252-4565. 6ValasVegasWeddings.com. VivaLasVegasVillas.com. DLVIceWeddingChapel.com. 800-574-4450. 702-384-0771. Wedding Bells Chapel. 2955 Las Vegas Boulevard S. 800-305-9040. WeddingBellsChapel.com. Wedding Chapel at the Rio Suite Hotel. 888-746-5625. PlayRio.com. Wedding Chapels at Treasure Island. 800-527-6393. Weddings Alteralia. 3743 Las Vegas Boulevard, Las Vegas. 702-795-1726. Other Nevada Wedding Chapels. Laughlin, Colorado. Bell. 702-298-4000. 800-47 River, ColoradoBell.com. Edgewater. 800-283-1177. Edgewater-casino.com. Flamingo Laughlin. 702-298-5111. 800-352-6464. FlamingOLaughlin.com. Ramada Express. 702-298-4200. 800-243-6846. RamadaExpress.com. Riverside Resort. 702-298-2535. 800-227-3849. RiversideResort.com. Mesquite, Casablanca. 702-346-7529. 800-459-PLAY. CasablancaResort.com. Eureka. 800-346-4611. EurekaMesquite.com. Oasis. 702-346-5232. 800-621-0187. OasisResort.com. Virgin River. 800-346-7721. Virgin-River.com. Minden. Chapel at the Inn. Carson Valley Inn, Minden. 775-782-9711. CVINN.com. Reno/Sparks. Adventure in Wedding Chapel. 3575 S. Virginia St. Reno. 775-828-2436. Adventurein.com. A Beautiful Beginning. Riverside Wedding Chapel. 200 W. 2nd St. Reno. 775-322-3474. Candlelight Chapel. 600 W. 4th St. Reno. 775-786-5355. 800-714-3744. Candlelight-wedding-chapel.com. Celebration Wedding Chapel. Reno Hilton. 775-333-6699. 800-255-1771. Chapel of the Bells. 700 West 4th Street. Reno. 775-323-1375. RenoChapel.com. Courtyard Wedding Chapel. Jonascuagas Nugget Sparks. 775-356-3300, extension 3549. 800-843-2427. janugget.com. Cupid's Chapel of Love. 629 North Virginia Street. Reno. 702-323-2930. Heart of Reno Wedding Chapel. 243 S. Sierra St. Reno. 775-786-6882. Now and Forever Chapel. 422 South Rock Boulevard. Sparks. 775-356-1122. foreverchapel.com. Park Wedding Chapel. 136 South Virginia Street. Reno. 775-323-1770. Silver Bells Wedding Chapel. 628 N. Virginia St. Reno. 775-322-0420. 800-221-9336. silverbellsweddingchap.com. Starlight Wedding Chapel. 80 Court Street. Reno. 775-786-4949. White Lace and Promises Wedding Chapel. 253 Truckee River Lane. Reno. 775-786-7020. 800-613-0348. Wildflower Village Chapel. 4395 W. 4th St. Reno. 775-747-8848. Wedding Bells Chapel. 642 Sierra Street. Reno. 702-329-0909. Miscellaneous. Cal Nevada Resort. Crystal Bay, Lake Tahoe. 775-832-4000. 800-225-6382. Chapel of the Pines. 675 Fairview Drive. Number 218. Carson City. 800-426-2858. chapelofthepines.com. Church of the Ponderosa. Ponderosa Ranch. Incline Village, Lake Tahoe. 775-831-0691. ponderosaranch.com. Silver Queen. Virginia City. 775-847-0468. Lake Mead Cruises. Lake Mead near Boulder City. 702-293-6180. Fax, 702-293-0343. LakeMeadCruises.com. Free Spirits, the 865 Tahoe Boulevard. Incline Village, Lake Tahoe. 775-831-6419. WedTahoe.com. Harvey'sTahoeWeddings.com. 800-553-1022. 775-588-2411. North Tahoe Conference Center. 8318 North Lake Boulevard. Kings Beach. 530-546-7249. NorthLakeTahoe.net. Wedding Chapel/Caesars Tahoe. 775-588-4422. 800-833-4422. CaesarsWedding.com. SaleWoodwind.com 888-867-6394. Wedding up to 50 guests on sale, ship Lake Tahoe.